Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be completing the Doors debut album, The Doors. I loved the first side of this thing, and I kind of just want to get right back into it. So before I start, if you're new here, my name is, I would highly recommend you check out part one of this, but my name is Daniel, and here we react to music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean, I guess. We do research on what the artists intended with their work and just enjoy amazing music and, have a good time. So on the first side, I'd heard The Crystal Ship and Light My Fire already. On this side, I've only ever heard the song The End, so everything up to the end is completely new to me. I'm excited. And The End must make such an amazing outro track. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Side 2 of The Doors, The Doors. This is Backdoor Man. Very aggressive vocals on this one.
You mean eat your dinner, eat your pork and beans. I eat more chicken than any man ever seen. Yeah. I'm a backdoor man. Don't you know, but the little girls understand.
Well, that one was cool. Very energetic. Loved the main riff. The guitar work in that little breakdown was amazing. I have no idea what that song was about though, so can't wait to look at the lyrics. But let's keep going. Love it so far. This next one is I Looked at You.
and we're on our way. No, we can't turn back, baby.
Feels like an early Beatles song
On our way.
in the
We
structure
can't turn back.
and lyric style.
'Cause it's too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. And we're on our way. No, we can't turn back, baby. Yeah, we're on our way. And we can't turn back, yeah, yeah. We're on our way.
Drumming's awesome.
You walk with me. I talk to you. You talk to me. And we're on our way. No, we can't turn back. Yeah, we're on our way. And we can't turn back. Yeah. 'Cause it's too late. Too late. Too late. Too late, too late. And we're on our way. No, we can't turn back. Yeah, we're on our way. And we can't turn back. 'Cause it's too late, too late, too late, too late, too late.
We're on our way, my friends. That was awesome. Ooh. End of the night. Ooh. I like that a lot.
Take the highway to the end of the night, end of the night, end of the night. Take a journey to the bright midnight, end of the night, end of the night. Realms of bliss, realms of light. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to the endless night. End of the night. End of the night. End of the night. End of the
I love the eerie piano in the background.
realms of bliss, realms of light. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to the endless night. End of the night. End of the night. End of the night. End of the night.
Wow. All right. Loved that. That was End of the Night.
Time to live. Time to lie.
Take it as it comes.
Time to laugh. time to die. Take it easy, baby. Take it as it comes. Don't move too fast, and you want your love to last. Are you been moving much too fast?
Oh, this is fun, man.
Time to walk, time to run, time to aim your arrows at the sun. Take it easy, baby. Take it as it comes. Don't move too fast, and you want your love to last. Are you been moving much too fast?
Ooh.
Go real slow, you like it more and more. Take it as it comes, specialize in having fun. Take it easy, baby. Take it as it comes. Don't move too fast, where you want your love to last. Are you been moving much too fast? Moving much too fast. Moving much too fast.
Wow, that could have been the end. But it's not. This is the end. Here we go. I didn't even realize that what I said was like a pun until after having already said it, so I had to commit to the bit. I love this song already. Let's do this. Song's so nuts. Can't imagine seeing this live. Like, them performing just this song live would have been.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end, no safety or surprise. The end, I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are insane, waiting for the summer rain. There's danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway.
The bass is so cool on this song, man.
Weird scenes inside the gold mine. Ride the highway west, baby. Ride the snake. Ride the snake to the lake, the ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles. Ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold. The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus.
Let's get in the blue bus, everybody. Here we go.
Is calling us.
It's the land of insanity.
Driver, where you taking us? The killer awoke before
Here we go.
dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall. He went into the room where his sister lived and
All right, apologies. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit this or not, but once again, someone came down here. Let me rewind it a little bit. Here we go. And I was called away for a moment. All right, we were in the end, right? Yeah, we were like halfway through. Here we go. Yeah, we were in the crazy part. Here we go.
he went into the room where his sister lived and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to.
This is such a crazy song.
Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do not blue rock on the blue bus. Do not. Come on, yeah.
Song is so, yeah, wow. This song's crazy, man. I love it. Thanks for joining me, by the way.
This is the end,
This is the end.
beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft lies. The end of nights we try to die. This is the end.
Love that it's got the film watermark on it. All right. The Doors. That's the Doors. Wow. Oh, hey, the comments are loading again. That's exciting. Today, all day today, YouTube's comments have been messed up, so interesting. All right. Let's look it up on Wikipedia, shall we? The Doors. Wikipedia. Here we go. This is the debut studio album by American rock band The Doors, recorded in August 1966 at Sunset Sound Recorders, Hollywood, California. It was produced by Paul A. Rothschild, one of the Rothchildren, and released on January 4th, 1967. It was recorded. Interesting. Since its release, the record has often been regarded as one of the greatest debut albums of all time by both critics and publishers. It features the long version of the breakthrough single Light My Fire and the lengthy song The End, with its spoken word section. The Doors started recording under the maintenance of Elektra Records. The recording of The Doors established the band's large, extensive number of musical influences such as jazz, classical, blues, pop, R&B, and rock music. The overall presentation has been viewed as an essential part of the psychedelic rock evolution, while it may have also been acknowledged as a source of inspiration. While it has also been acknowledged as a source of inspiration for other works, Paul McCartney of the Beatles has claimed that following the album's release, he wanted his band to capitalize on the Doors' musical style as one of the alter egos of the group for their upcoming Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Interesting. Very interesting, huh? The Doors and Light My Fire have been inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. 2015, the Library of Congress selected The Doors for inclusion in the National Recording Registry based on its cultural, artistic, or historical significance. This features many of the group's most famous compositions, including Light My Fire, Break On Through to the Other Side, and The End. Every time I hear The End, it means something else to me. Started out as a simple goodbye song, probably just to a girl. What? Interesting. That's what Morrison said. It's just a goodbye song. I guess maybe it could also be a goodbye to a kind of childhood. I don't really know. I think it's sufficiently complex and universal in its imagery that it could be almost anything you want it to be. He pointed out the meaning of the verse, "My only friend, the end. Sometimes the pain is much too extreme. Is too much to examine or even tolerate. That doesn't make it evil, though, or necessarily dangerous. But people fear death even more than pain. It's strange that they fear death. Life hurts a lot more than death. At the point of death, the pain is over. It is a friend. My only friend, the end." Break On Through to the Other Side was released as the group's first single, but was relatively unsuccessful, peaking at number 104 in the cash box office and number 126 in Billboard. Elektra Records edited the line "She Gets High Knowing a Drug" reference would discourage airplay. Many releases have original portions of both Break On Through and The End edited. The song is in 4/4 time, fast-paced, starting with Densmore's bossa nova drum groove in which a clave pattern is played as a rim click underneath a driving ride cymbal pattern. Densmore appreciated the new bossa nova craze coming from Brazil, so he decided to use it in the song. Robbie Krieger stated that he took the idea for the guitar riff from Paul Butterfield's version of the song "Shake Your Moneymaker," originally by blues guitarist Elmore James. Later, a disjointed, quirky organ solo was played, similar to the introduction of Ray Charles's "What Did I Say?" The Doors' breakout hit "Light My Fire" was mainly composed by Krieger. Although the album version was just over 7 minutes long, it was widely requested for radio play, as the single version was edited to just under 3 minutes with nearly all the instrumental break removed for airplay on AM radio. When recalling the track's story, Krieger claimed it was Morrison who encouraged the others to write songs when they realized they did not have enough original material. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Originally, Morrison wrote "Take It As It Comes," which came from one of his observations on Maharishi Mahesh Yogi's meditation classes. Apologies. Yeah. Morrison wasn't initially studying these series of classes contrary to the other group members, but later convinced by them to attend. According to Ray Manzarek, the organ solo heard throughout the song was inspired by John Sebastian Bach. The lyrics to 20th Century Fox refer to Manzarek's wife, Dorothy. The Doors also contains 2 cover songs, "Alabama Song" and "Backdoor Man." All right, let's take a look at the reception. Paul Williams hailed The Doors as an album of magnitude while likening the band to Brian Wilson and the Rolling Stones as the creators of modern music, from which contemporary jazz and classical composers must try to measure up. Williams added that the birth of the group is in this album. And while it's as good as anything in rock, the awesome fact about The Doors is that they will improve from this point. Record Mirror was similarly positive to the record. The Doors for Elektra is wild, rough, and although it's subtle in places, the overall sound is torrid. They're blues-based and get quite an effective sound. Robert, this guy, who I think we've come across a few times when reading this stuff, is less enthusiastic in his column for Esquire, recommending the album but with reservations. He approved of Manzarek's organ playing and Morrison's flexible, though sometimes faint singing, while highlighting the presence of a great hard rock original in Break On Through and clever songs such as 21st Century Fox, but was critical of the more esoteric material such as the long, obscure dirge, The End. He also finds Morrison's lyrics often self-indulgent, particularly lines like Our Love Becomes a Funeral Pyre, which he said spoils Light My Fire, and the nebulousness that passes for depth among so many lovers of rock poetry on The End. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that everything I've read from Robert's opinions I've disagreed with so far, and any time I see this, but whatever. Anyway, all right. The Doors has been frequently ranked by critics as one of the greatest albums of all time, according to Acclaim Music. It is the 36th most ranked record on all-time lists. Yeah, I would put this very high up there. And there was another album that popped up. That's another one of my favorites from this time period. It's not the full album. It's just one song. But yeah, Black Sabbath's Paranoid is another absolutely amazing album that I love. And now this is amazing. Thank you to... Actually, I don't think anyone requested that I do this, so... thank you to the people who originally recommended The Doors to me back when I was first starting out with music and with reacting to this stuff. Yeah. Anyway, The Doors has been... I already read that. Rolling Stone called the record LA's foursome's most successful marriage of rock poetics with classically tempered hard rock, a stoned and immaculate classic. BBC Music opines the debut of The Doors took popular music in areas previously thought impossible. The incitement to expand one's consciousness of Opener Break On Through was just the beginning of its incendiary agenda. AllMusic critic lauded The Doors as a tremendous debut album, and indeed one of the best first-time outings in rock history. He concludes in his review that it was nonetheless a haunting cap to an album whose non-stop melodicism and dynamic tension will never be equated by the group again, let alone bettered. Which is interesting, because since I uploaded side 1 of this, I've gotten a lot of requests to do some of their other full albums, and including requests from people who've said that their later work is even better. So, I'm not sure if I'll react to another full Doors album anytime soon. It might be a while from now, or if I'll just listen to it on my own, because this record right here kind of makes me want to explore their entire discography, which, if I'm not mistaken, is relatively short. If you're cutting out the tracks that or the albums that they released after Jim Morrison wasn't in the band anymore. Anyway, all right. Thank you all very, very much for joining me. Now we're going to look at the lyrics to the songs that I have not heard before. We've already done The End. If you want to see me go over the lyrics to The End. Also, yeah, one of my favorite reaction videos I've ever made is my original reaction to the song The End. I was a little younger than I am now, and I was very shocked by the lyrics. So it's probably a funny review to watch, but yeah. All right. Anyway, starting with Backdoor Man. This is a cover of blues legend Howlin' Wolf's song, co-written by Willie Dixon. Back then, a blues cover was as obligatory and ubiquitous a formula as you would have in the 60s. This is one of those rare instances that original writers were credited and compensated. This has somewhat dwindled since then. All right. Starts with just, whoa, yeah, come on. Morrison's shouts and ad-libs here serve as a way to introduce the wild man image and energy of the song. I'm a backdoor man. The men don't know, but the little girl understand. Hey, all you people trying to sleep, I'm out to make it with my midnight creep. This is a weird song. I'm a backdoor man. The men don't know, but the little girls understand. Yeah, this is almost scary. Popular slang of the day, Jim is saying that he's involved with married women. Ah, there you go. And therefore has to sneak in and out through the back door to avoid detection by the husband. Then someone says, may I remind you all this song was written by Willie Dixon. Interesting. While the husbands sleep soundly, yet unknowingly, Jim is out with their wives, aka his midnight dream. Midnight dream could mean wet dream, and that either he's dreaming all of the women he will be with, or the wife is dreaming of him. Hey, all you people sleeping from the realities of life, I'm awake and navigating through the night instead of sleeping through it. All of Morrison's songs are double-edged songs about either sex or some deep philosophy at the end, when the music's over, etc. Just because it's an old blues cover does not mean it's immune to a deeper interpretation. Okay. Especially within its context on a deeper album. Because this person's responding to someone else saying that this song isn't that deep. All right. Because I'm a backdoor man. This version tends to leave out some of the more darker elements of the original, such as illness, murder of law enforcement, crooked trials, and the accused getting away with murder, which makes this version feel more innocent, just an erotic little ditty about getting with a young woman. I guess that is more innocent than all of that, but still not that innocent. Wow, they took out darker elements of the original. That makes me want to listen to the original. You men eat your dinner, eat your pork and beans. Is it Weezer or Nirvana that has a song called Pork and Beans? Maybe it's Weezer that has a song called Pork and Beans, and then Nirvana has like a B-side weird song that might just be called Beans. I don't know. Anyway, continuing. The food is a metaphor for women. I eat more chicken than any man's ever seen. While most guys get decent-looking women, Jimbo hooks up with some pretty ladies. This version leaves the somewhat dark lines leading into these ones. The original lyrics are as follows. Stand out there, the cop's wife cried, don't take him down, rather be dead, 6 feet in the ground. When you come home, you can eat pork and beans. I eat more chicken than any man's ever seen. The original version has lyrics being a promise that if the killer comes home from the trial, if found innocent, he would be promised a nice cooked meal with him, explaining his appetite is so notoriously large he's eaten his fair share of chicken. This sentence did not make a ton of sense in my brain as I was reading it, but I guess I understand what they're trying to say. This version seems more innocent. Okay. Y'all live boring, unconventional lives while he enjoys his more than any of you, eating chicken more than any man. Interesting. Okay. Then we come to the end. I'm a backdoor man. Just repeating. Proposed suggestion, Morrison is referring to the fact that the husband in this situation does not know of the affair, but the child understands what's happening when Morrison makes his midnight creep. That's what I thought of when he said little girls. I actually thought of like a kidnapper. That was the first thing when I started reading these lyrics. It's creeping in through the window or the... Yeah. This is what I thought when I obviously have a messed up brain, but this is the first thing I thought when he started singing, and I was like, what the hell is this song about? This top comment under here is, all my life I thought this was about anal sex. So yeah. Next track, I Looked at You. I Looked at You as a track describing the speed of life and how Jim's psychedelics and trips took him to a place where he can't turn back. The song slowly begins to build, showing how Jim's enthusiasm, mood, and surrounding atmosphere changes with each performance and scenario through his life. In this video, he even begins to dance as the song crescendos, as shown here. Interesting. I'm not going to watch the video right now. I looked at you. You looked at me. I smiled at you. You smiled at me. And we're on our way. No, we can't turn back, babe. We're on our way and we can't turn back because it's too late, too late, too late, too late. And this almost feels to me like it's... a lot of these songs fit the context of the album as well lyrically, you know, like at this point it's too late. We're hurtling towards tracks like, you know, the end. We're hurtling towards more crazy material, but I'm staring at you. I smile at you. You smile back. It's too late. There's nowhere else to go. We're on our way. We can't turn back. I walked with you. You walked with me. I talked to you. You talked to me. And we're on our way. It's too late. After breaking through to the other side and living hedonistically, he's on his way to the end of the night. Yeah, because it's too late, too late, too late. Fairly simple lyrics. I feel like you could interpret them as being about a relationship too, which is slowly starting and building and changing. I'd rate this as the Doors' most underrated song. Always love this and always will. Anyway, yeah, then we get the end of the night, which I really liked this song. This was really cool. End of the Night is the B-side to the Doors' first single, Break On Through to the Other Side. The title of the song comes from a novel from 1932 The English translation was provided by John H.P. Marks in 1934, and is best known as Journey to the End of the Night. The Guardian ranked the book on their list of 100 greatest novels of all time. Interesting. Elements of the chorus are also pulled from William Blake's classic 19th century poem, Auguries of Innocence. Open link in a new tab. What is this taking me to? Oh, wow. I don't think I've read this before. And I know who William Blake is. I'm going to read this after I finish this. All right, let's continue, though. Take the highway to the end of the night, end of the night, end of the night. Take a journey to the bright midnight, end of the night. Realms of bliss, realms of light, some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to the endless night, end of the night. And then an awesome guitar solo and then more repetition. Yeah, the lyrics on this album, there's a lot of repetition, but there's a lot of, they almost feel like mantras being repeated. Yeah, I really like the lyrics of this record. The chorus is pulled from, this poem. So the part of the poem this is taken from. Every night and every morn, some to misery are born. Every morn and every night, some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to endless night. We are led to believe a lie when we see not through the eye, which was born in a night to perish in a night. When the soul slept in beams of light, God appeared, and God appears, and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night, but does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day. Interesting. The three lines, some are born to sweet, all right. So every single comment is mentioning that poem. So yeah, great track. I really liked the mood of it. And then Take It As It Comes. I really like this one. It kind of felt like a little bit of simple philosophy. Just time to live, time to lie and laugh, time to die. Take it easy. Take it as it comes. Don't move too fast. You want your love to last. You've been moving too fast. It's time to walk and time to run. Time to aim your arrows at the sun. It's almost futile, but do it anyway. Take fate as it comes. Make the best of it. Specialize in having fun. Simple, common phrases are often said about life and how to live it. Just as it's alluding to the Ecclesiastes verses, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to weep, a time to laugh. Jim made this more alliterative and spun it to finish more darkly. These biblical lines had also been prominently referenced in a hit song 2 years prior to the release of the Doors' self-titled album. Yeah, I think we reacted to that track. A clever play on words by Mr. Morrison, a sexual innuendo. Take it easy, take it as it comes, don't move too fast, you want your love to last. Yep. An allusion to the words of William Blake, who associated arrows with desire in the preface of his poem Milton. The allusion reinforces the sexual meanings elsewhere in the song. Aiming your arrows at the sun referenced the myth of Hercules, in which the hero tries to take down the sun to avoid the heat in the middle of the desert, and he then gets rewarded for his cunning by Helios, who is in fact the sun personified. Go real slow, you like it more and more, take it as it comes, specialize in having fun. The lyrics could have several different meanings. It could be another sexual innuendo, meaning they should make the sex last, it feels better, they should do it all the time, specialize in having fun. It could also mean that as short as life is, enjoy each moment for as long as you can and use it to your advantage by specializing in having fun. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I like about these lyrics is how throughout the entire album, his delivery style makes you feel like there's more than what he's saying. And while the lines are simple, the images that it's pulling up in your head aren't necessarily. And a lot of it feels like it has double meanings or darker meanings, if you will. Yeah. All right. Best music ever. Interpretation can be ambiguous. And then we've got the end, which, like I said, I've already gone over the end before. And I also want to read the William Blake poem now. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Stay tuned for more videos. And stay tuned. The next album I'm going to do, other than I think I'm doing on Patreon, we've got the next Beatles album, which I'm very excited for. But the next album I'm doing on the channel is going to be Jethro Tull's, I think it's Minstrel in the Gallery. I'm pretty sure that's the next one. Let me make sure. I still have it pulled up on here. Minstrel. Where the hell is it? There it is. Yeah, Minstrel in the Gallery is next. All right, cool. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, have a great week. See you soon. Bye.